Hey everybody, welcome to Northern Sparkle Diamonds and Hobbies. I'm Sparkles. Thanks for joining me this morning. Right now today is Tuesday, June 9th, 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock here in the morning here in Ontario. Right now it is 17 degrees outside, a little bit on the cool side. For those in Fahrenheit, it would be 62 degrees Fahrenheit. And she's still going to go up to 26 degrees, but it will feel like 35, so getting a little muggy. And in Fahrenheit, that will be 78, feeling like 93. So it's supposed to start off as sunny, but severe thunderstorms this afternoon. I just hope to pray to the good Lord that it's not going to get that bad. So here we are. So if you're new here, huge welcome to you. And if you are one of my returning friends, then thank you for coming back. So we will start off today with our positive affirmation card that reads, "Turn your setbacks into comebacks." And that's what I'm learning to do right now. So card does speak to me, and it probably speaks to a lot of other ones too. And I do have the fireplace running. And we have salted caramel buttercream on it right now, and this stuff smells absolutely divine. If you smell it right now, you'd be hungry. Okay, so what I'm going to be working on today, this is a diamond painting whip and chat. So if you're welcome to work on your own paintings or whatever it is you may be doing, and if you're cleaning the house and you want to listen to this alongside that, that's okay too. So let me grab my tools and such. I gotta get these out. Yeah, that's the wax that I bought from Temu. Actually, it's deciding to actually work out pretty good. And I have a new pen for you guys. This is one of my summer ones, one of my new ones. Yes, it's not my favorite tip, but it'll work just the same. It's got a whole bunch of shells and sparkles and everything in it. And yes, this is Diamond Art Club tip on the multiplacer on the end. So now what I'm working on today is the painting of the RMS Aquitania. So let me put my thing away here. I did end up finishing this for my seasonal truck, so I will be sending that to Granny for her to show off in her village. But it is very sparkly. Love that. Okay, so as you remember, I had problems. Basically, I had problems laying down drills, and I found out that if I usually place hard, and I think that was my problem. So I'm gonna have to watch it this time. But I think we're into an area where it's actually decent stickage. So I think what I'm going to start off with is number 8. There seems to be abundance of... I think what we're going to chat about today is... well, probably a lot of things. Alright. A lot of you want to know about this ship. So I'm going to try going off on what I can know by heart. I did not look anything up. Normally I know these ships, these ocean liners. So I will go from the time that she had her maiden voyage, which was like Southampton. I think she did Southampton to New York, if I'm not mistaken. And her maiden voyage was on the 30th of May. So the day after we had a bad disaster here in Canada with one of our own ships, the Empress of Ireland. A lot of people probably would remember that one, or might know about that one. Hopefully. I don't think I have anything of hers, any custom of hers at all. Should get some. But yeah, her maiden voyage was the 30th of May. And it's kind of funny because the 31st of May, the Titanic had her keel laid in Belfast, Ireland. So that was her maiden voyage. So all throughout the war, First World War, she's seen service in both great wars. Her main ship line was Cunard. But if you really looked at her interior and everything, I think you would probably see some, evidence of the RMS Olympic, which is Titanic's older sister, especially in the grand staircase and the third class areas, the third class staircases. So she's kind of different in the way of the fact that she had, she did not have sister ships, she had half sisters. And I read that, this is where I read it up on one of the websites, I know for that. She actually is a half sister of Lusitania and Titanic, so yeah, she was half sister for that one, and you can pretty much tell. But in the First Great War, so World War I, she was a Canadian troop ship alongside the Olympic. And you cannot, as a passenger, you cannot board a troop ship, which is a armed cruiser. And that's why Lusitania maintained her passengers. She was going to continue to do passenger service during the war. And sadly, her life would be ended and she would be sunk in 1915, May of 1915. A pretty grim day for sure. And I do have a painting of a custom of the RMS Lusitania in my stash somewhere, but I think I might save that one till next year. We'll see. She transported Canadian and some American troops during the First World War. Definitely well known in Halifax, and I think this painting here shows her in Halifax. Now this is, I think, after the war. She was basically after the war. She basically made numerous appearances to Halifax, Nova Scotia, as did some of the other well-known ocean liners I've heard of the time, which I think Olympic was one, and Lusitania's sister ship, Mauritania, she was the other one. So they were doing stuff, like they were bringing immigrants here to Canada. I guess it was like a program or something like that, but they would often dock on Pier 21, even though Cunard had their own docks here in in Halifax. So did White Star. So she did that one during the 20s, I believe it was. That was when the boom was. And then the 1930s, obviously with the Great Depression, her service kind of went down. But I guess so did everybody else's, because, I mean, it's the Great Depression. Nobody went anywhere. And then we came to the Great War of the Second World War, and she was involved in the Second World War as well. And I don't think by this time it was Cunard White Star, so the White Star line had merged with their rival, canard. That definitely did not stop somebody from going into World War II as once again a armed Canadian troop ship. So the big difference for this one was in the First World War she had what's called dazzle, and if I can remember, I will put one up in the community tab what dazzle looked like on some of these ships, and trust me, it could give you a headache depending on who you are. I mean, it could look very what do you call it, confusing. It was supposed to be meant to be confusing for submarines. I guess it would have happened. What it would do is it would you second guess on the distance of how far away versus how close they were, if it was working out properly. I digress. So the Second World War, she was a very nice gray, battleship gray, her colors. Suited the vessel very, very, very well. And I seen Canada of People's History, and that's one of my favorite history videos. Or, yeah, I guess it'd be TV shows, actually. And all at the end, it was nothing but Aquitania. So she was one of the ships that brought home war brides. That one, and I think it was Queen Mary, the first one. She's docked in Los Angeles, California. I think way out there, somewhere out there. Anyway, that's a fun fact. At least I was told this by my mom. Her side of the family. So my grandmother, her, and my sister came over on that ship from war-torn Germany. They wanted to get out of the country, so they boarded that ship there. I believe they were in second class. So Mom said. Well, so Mom told me anyway. So anyways, yeah, watching Canada of People's History, I believe she's featured in there twice. Once at the beginning, and then once at the end. So at the beginning, or around the beginning, she's bringing home war brides to Canada. Basically, they get married over there to Canadian soldiers or pilots or whatever. And they get brought over to Canada on the Queen Mary or on the Aquitania. And at the end of the war, when the war ended, again bringing home Canadian troops to Halifax, at the end of that video, it was nothing but her. So she literally steal that episode of that TV show? I think I'm going to blame her on that one. Oh yeah, you just had to pull all the wax out, didn't you? Or the putty. Shame on you, drills. Shame on you. Now you're stuck to my finger. Literally stuck on me. Quit it. I love diamond painting just as much as the next person, but I don't like it whenever the drill decides to have a crush on me and gets stuck to my arm. Or my finger, or anything else for that matter. And last night I actually had found one on my foot. So there's the bird. Riley, be quiet. It's not 7 o'clock. It's not time for you to get up yet. So yeah, she's up. So we best hurry up with the moving chat here. So I will probably end it to say that she became the last 4-stacker afloat, which means, like, I really thought that she would have been kept Even as a, I would have seen her, I would have loved to have seen her be kept as a floating museum. That would have been kind of cool to see. I mean, Olympic or Mauritania were not kept as museums. They were scrapped early, in my opinion. They should have been in World War II as well, alongside Aquitania, but again, they had their service stripped from them, I guess, stolen from them, I guess you call it. That would have been cool to see them again fight. But she was scrapped here in the 1950s. So that, if you really look at it, so it was made from May 1913. It was when she was launched. Made sometime in 1913, because her maiden voyage was 1914, and believe it or not, from 1913 was when she was launched, aka I guess you'd say born. To the 1950s, that's quite a good service for that ship. I think it would take an arm and leg to keep that ship maintained. I don't know for the fact that whether there would have been any historic like history bursaries or allowances that would have helped keep the vessel afloat. Like sometimes, like I know in my country here, if something is of a historic value, it will be protected by the government. Like the Empress of Ireland's shipwreck, it's protected by the government. I'm not too sure if the Titanic is protected or not. It should be. I think the Lusitania's is, if I'm not mistaken. We got some real vessel, like ships here that are still running and are being maintained. I would know because of the Chichimon, which is our regional ferry here in Grey County. She does a Tobermory to South Weymouth route, which is Manitoulin Island. And they guess they gave her a bursary to maintain the ship and to keep it in tip-top shape. Mind you, I think they're pushing it. I think they're pushing it. I'm going to go to a different color because I am bored of these 8s. Get down there. I'm literally bored of these 8s. Alright, what color should I do now? I think we'll do 4s. It's like a bluish gray color, kind of, well, it's a bluish color. Not pouring too many out though this time. So that is what that one looks like, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that is your little story on the RMS Aquitania, and that's the painting I'm doing right now. This is a custom made one. I went on the farm a little bit yesterday, tried to work a little bit on it, and the more I worked on it, guys, the more I literally found out that things are not going to go the way I want them to. So I did post a video yesterday on an intro video on the farm, so I invite you to go watch that. And sadly, what you're going to see in that video is not what you're going to see in the next one. And here's the reason why. We need, like, everything is, I'm hoping to do everything as much as possible with factories and everything else. Unfortunately, whenever it comes to my, I had put in a solid fertilizer factory, and when it came to that, unfortunately, we need manure and liquid manure, and the only way to get that is cows. We could do pigs, but I don't know. So then I kept thinking to myself, you know what? Why don't we just do the whole shebang? Why don't we just do? Yes, we keep the greenhouses, we keep the orchards, but why don't we just start up, the rest of them? Because I think we're going to need more ingredients than what we think for the factories that came with those mods. Like, I think we might need eggs. I think we might need milk. So I'm at a impasse right now whether to. I did start up the greenhouses and game ones because I'm running out of money. As you remember, I cannot sell any crops. They have to be greenhouses or anything we make. I can grow crops for anything we do run, which the one does need. So, oh, the sun's just starting to come up now. Geez, it's gonna be a warm one, I think. So what I'm thinking of either doing is, I was approached by one of my friends here who plays FS, Farming Simulator, has followed me for quite some time, and he's asked me to create or bring back another map that I bought, that I had been bringing back since FS either 17 or 19 now. I used to build maps for this game, and he's asked me to bring that a certain map back. It was Central Kansas back in FS 2013, a heck of a great favorite. So he's asked me to bring it back, and but this time do it a flat map. So I'm not too sure whether I can do any sort of videos on that one. I can do videos on testing as far as the Giants editor, because it is kind of like an open world kind of thing where you build the map in a computer program. As long as I'm in that said program, I can probably record for you guys if you would like to see that. Not how many people have you seen a map being built for that game? And I've also been challenged to try to do it within 24 to 48 hours, because since it's an easier map. So essentially he's wanting the FS 2013 vibes back. And I said, sir, it's not FS 2013 vibes whenever the hills are not in it, because the hills were in it. But then again, Central Kansas does not have hills, I don't believe. I think that's more western of the western part of the state. So I'm seriously thinking about doing that, and if I do that, then what I might do is somebody's out cutting their lawn. I don't blame them. Get everything done while it's cooler outside. The garbage truck should be going here soon-ish. And I'm going to be doing garbage before these severe storms come. As soon as my friend gets here. Yes, I talked about he's the one that does that runs the channel, the Crafting Pilot. So as soon as he gets here, got a fair amount to go out and recycles. They're saying these storms could come in as early as 10 a.m. this morning, so I am not looking forward to them. They're going to start out as normal garden variety, but because of the heat and humidity and the soupiness in the air, which you can literally feel. Oh yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why Riley was a little bit on the, what do you call it, ordinary side yesterday. Boy, she got in a very bad trouble yesterday, I tell you. Oh boy. I tried to put a couple of new toys in her cage, and wouldn't you know it, she bit me. And I'm like, I'm going to chalk that up to the weather coming tomorrow there, Missy. I was able to finally get her new toys in there, and of all the times that she had to freaking bite me, she didn't really need to. Let's see, did I get all the fours? If I didn't, that's fine. I'm concentrating on this area, this other thing, because there's something that goes up that way. I think it's the dog. We'll do threes next. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might. Well, no. I think this will be the only video today. So if I decide to do the Central Kansas map, which will be flat now, because well, I might go ahead and I might fire up the challenge on that particular map, and there's a reason why. There's a lot more room on that one, and now I could easily start this current map up again. Well, you know, while I was just starting up, you know. There's a lot of confetti in this one. Not line blocking confetti. There's a line of goodness. So that's all basically all I'm going to do is today is going to concentrate on taking trash out, bags out, and the recycles out before these storms hit. I'm actively thinking about the farming thing, what I'm going to do with that. I don't know, that might very well be a chance for another poll, so you guys can be active in that. And should I continue with what I'm on the map I'm doing, just restart the darn thing, or should I go and build one from the start, from scratch, in the Giants editor, and maybe be able to show you guys some stuff, as long as I don't go out to my desktop, which will knock everything off. Yes, I'm going to let this girl out for a little bit this morning too, so she can fly around, get some exercise. Didn't have her out yesterday. I'm thinking about also doing some coloring. I'm going to be starting a new sticker book because Snoopy is done. A book with Snoopy is done and dusted. Fortunately, I'm not doing stickers until Saturday. And I'm not too sure when I'll do another farm sim video. It's either going to be Friday or it's going to be Sunday like it usually is. We'll see. Tomorrow I do have I will have an unboxing video for you all, and I'm kind of excited about this one because one, like I said, one is a Father's Day one, I think it's a full drill, but don't you all hold me to that one, because it very well could be a special drill or partial. And another one is my Diamond Art Club. So whenever I was going through my packages underneath the window, living room window here, came across an Amazon package I never opened yet, and here it was a Diamond Art Club. It was a Randall Spangler canvas, but it is in the older box. So I'm just wondering what kind of a starter kit I'm going to get out of that one. Whether it's one of the older kits, or is it in an older box with the new starter kit, we will find out. I don't know whether I'm going to, what do you call it, film that today and then put it out for release tomorrow, or if I'm just going to do it tomorrow. So yeah, I think for sure I will probably try to get some YouTube videos watched. Oh my, oh, I just landed in the perfect spot, didn't it? So I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to let you guys get on with your day here. I've been rattling on a lot about stuff here, and I don't know how long this video is going to be, so I got some work here to do. I'm gonna make my breakfast, and then I guess get some diamond painting done. Wait for my friend to get here, and yeah, I have to do a completion video for my white tulips canvas. It's now done, finally. The only thing I have to place on that canvas is the big, huge crystal drill, special drill that I hope I did not place that right, wrong. I think I did. Yes, I did. Oh well, nobody's seen that. I'm not working on you're not working on 4s there, Sparkles. You're working on 3s. Oh my word. Move over. So anyways, I am going to let you guys get on with your day. Thank you for joining me today. If you don't mind, I would appreciate if you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. If you want to share it out, you can do that too. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. And I will talk to you on the next one. And by the way, Riley says hi to you all. And we will chat with you on the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye for now.